you enjoy the content, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Thanks. Good morning, everyone. Okay, so today I'm going in to take out the little bowl that I put in to give them honey, to give some honey back. And it's also, I can't believe it, but that time of year has crept up on us already, where we have to do prepare for robbing incidents and stuff like that. So my main focus today is to install the robber guard on the hive, and I won't put the seal the entrance to it for the next couple of days, so our bees learn where their secret entrance is. And then from then on, I'll seal it every day and release the robbers as they get trapped in the robber guard. Okay, let's go in. Okay, so that's the bowl I'd put in the hive, full of honey that they've utilized. You can see it's empty now. I put those palm leaf fronds in there so the bees don't get stuck in the honey and die. So this can come out. Let's get these girls off here. Come on, girls. All right, I'll brush them off, and then I'll go in and give you guys a look in the hive. Okay, so really good signs are no sign of wax moth, thank goodness. This comb is chock full of honey, as you can see. That's just all honey storage. They've started to cap it, and so they'll do fine for the winter. Our winters are not harsh here in Arizona anyway, so they forage throughout the winter. But yeah, it's really nice to see that comb is full of honey, and they're getting ready to start capping it now, as you can see. It's just further in the hive for you guys. Okay, so I'll cut off the brace comb on the sides of this comb, and I'll move this comb back, and I'll just complete my inspection, look for the queen, brood, food stores, all the normal stuff. And then once I'm done with the inspection, I'll put the robber guard on. So this comb here was a top bar I put in to give them more space. There was no comb on it. So this is all brand new comb that they've drawn out and that they've built. Let's see what they're doing in that comb. I just have to check it's not attached to the next top bar. So here, let me give you a look at a brand new comb. Look how they've drawn out that comb. So I'm well into the brood nest now. As you can see, this comb here is a brood comb. It's got honey stores on the top, but you can see the cap brood and the brood on that comb. And then this one as well, that I've just cut the brace comb off and moved back, is also a brood comb. Honey stores on the top and then brood on the bottom. She's laying a really nice brood pattern, and there's a lot of brood, so the hive is really looking good. If we can protect them from robbing incidents and wax moths this winter, they should come through this winter and really be ready to go next summer. Okay, so I found the queen. There she is there. I just moved her. That's her running there. You see her. She's heading up to the top of the comb and coming to the right now. That's her there. So that's really nice to see her and actually find her going about her daily business. So just be very careful with this one when I put it in. Okay, and then there's another look for you guys into the hive. Just at what they're doing and what goes on. You can see the entrance through the bottom. One more look at the queen. I'm going to point her out to you. I'm not going to touch her, but I will point her out to you. That's her there. She's actually laying an egg right now. At the tip of that, you can just see. That's the queen. She's laying an egg in a cell right now. There, she's just done that. There she goes. That's incredible. Okay, let me put the rubber guard on this hive, close it up, and these girls can get ready for the winter. So what I'm going to do this year is, last year I left all the top bars on the hive, and the hive was just too big for them to defend in the winter, and from the robbing and stuff, and the wax moths especially. So I'm going to leave 2 top bars here just so they do have room to expand, so they don't think they need to swarm. And I'll put the hive reducer on at the back, just so it's easier for them, it's easier to maintain, and we won't have any of the issues that we had last year. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to give them that much space now because we're going into winter. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off this entrance reducer, because as you can see from the old mark, the rubber guard goes right across the whole entrance. And then I'm going to install the entrance, the rubber guard on the front of the hive. And let me explain how this works. So it creates a false front, and the bees think this is the entrance to the hive. So when robber bees come to rob, they go in here. The only ways through are this way and that way, and then they come into these holes here, and then they get stuck in this trap, and there's a mesh guard that goes across the trap. So they're essentially stuck in here, and there's no entrance into the hive, no way into the hive, because there's a secret entrance on the side of the hive here that you leave this open, so the bees learn eventually that they can only get in and out of their hive this way. So the local bees know where they're going, but the robber bees don't, and then they go back and report to their hive that there's nowhere in and there's nothing to get. So that's how this works. What's happening is all the bees that have been out foraging, as you can see, are now coming home and trying to get in the old entrance, and there's just no way into the hive, right? So they have to work out now that they've got to go from the side. So we'll leave this on for a couple of days just like this to train them where their entrance is, and then they'll learn, and then I'll put the screen on and we'll clear it a couple of times a day. There we go, we've got some coming in and out of the entrance already. They'll learn it and they'll work it out. They have to. It's the only way to protect them from the robbers, man. The robbers are terrible. There we go. See those? They're all coming out that entrance now. Alright, let me close up here and disturb them less. So the covers are back on the hive. If you have a look in the bee guard, you can actually see a couple with pollen on them. These are the foragers returning. They left through this front entrance and everything was good. They're just going to have to work out now that they have to come into this side. They want back in the hive, so the hive will let them know. And they can take those stores back into the hive. This was a really, really good inspection. I'm still in awe that this colony survived everything it's been through. I can't believe it, that they're thriving. They're really doing well. And if we can get through everything that they went through last winter without any hiccups, they'll be ready to go next summer. There'll be a big producing hive next summer. So it's very exciting. And I'm very proud of these girls. They did really well. All right, everyone. You guys take care.